I do want to dive into Jinbe because that's kind of the big role that you got. And so, how did that even all come about? Because obviously, he comes in towards the later, probably the middle of One Piece is a
Yeah,
fair assumption.
yeah,
And he comes in. He obviously has a presence before his character is known, and then he's a warlord,
yeah.
and stuff happens, and then other stuff happens. And so, how did this all come out? Because it's a
Okay,
very prominent role, and it's only gotten bigger at this point.
okay. I'll tell you the whole Jinbei story. um, I was called in and I was doing Walla for Funimation. And one day I was doing Funimation and they said, this is a show called One Piece. And the director at the time of that particular show, Joel McDonald, he uh, tried to explain it to me as best he could. And me and the other people that were doing the Walla were just flabbergasted. Okay, you talk into shells to speak, all this different stuff. And so I was like, man, this is really a cool show. This is an amazing show. Whoever created it has a huge imagination. And I still feel that way. He's a genius. The way he like threw the character down as being, mentioned, and then hundreds of episodes later he comes in, uh, and he does that with all of them, and that's the crazy part. Yeah, it's amazing. So anyway, I was in the booth and I was doing my voices for Walla and additional voices. Sometimes we do voices for just a character that has a couple of lines and then that's it. And so I was doing those kinds of things. And Joel asked me, hey, would you like to read for this character? He's a big gruff warlord fishman. And what? Uh, and he showed me the clips and everything, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I love this, And so like I was going through my mind, okay, big, he's robust, and gnarly, and so it's basically doing McGruff the crime dog with gills. Uh, so so I threw that out there, and they said, okay, well, hold on a second. And so they leave you in the booth. And then when you're in the booth, it's just quiet. You're just like thinking, okay, are they going to escort me out of the building because they said, okay, we've had enough of your shenanigans or what? So he comes back and he says, you know what? I talked to my superiors and they want to roll with the voice. So if you are able to do this, we would like for you to be this character. And so I like, yeah, of course, absolutely. And so I jumped on it,